Last week, I asked the two leading AI models in the world, GROK and ChatGPT, both to predict the upcoming Premier League games. Now the games have all been played and the results are in, so we're going to see which one was most accurate and reliable. Just very quickly before we jump into it, just to let you know what we've got coming up this week on the channel. We've got results videos for La Liga and Serie A that happened at the weekend, and then also for the World Cup qualifiers coming up. Every single day we're going to have a predictions and results video, so I do hope you'll join me for those and hit that subscribe button. But anyway, onto the scoring system. So just very quickly, the scoring system, both models will get 0 points if they get the result wrong, 1 point if they get the result but not the score right, and 3 points if they get the result and the score exactly right. So now we can jump into it. Okay, so kicking off with the first game of the game week, which was Bournemouth versus Fulham, and both models predicted exactly the same, which was a 2-1 Bournemouth win. Both pretty close, but not exactly right, as that ended up a 3-1 Bournemouth win, so both models picking up 1 point each. Then we had Tottenham versus Leeds, and GROK predicted a 2-1 Tottenham win. ChatGPT predicted a 2-0 Tottenham win, and that one actually ended up a 2-1 Tottenham win, so GROK takes all 3 points there, and ChatGPT just taking the 1 point. Up next, we have Arsenal versus West Ham. GROK predicted a 3-0 Arsenal win. ChatGPT predicted a 3-1 Arsenal win. The actual result there was a 2-0 Arsenal win, so both models picking up 1 point for the result, but not the right score. Moving on, we had Manchester United versus Sunderland, and GROK predicted a 2-0 Man United win. ChatGPT predicted a 2-1 Man United win, and that result ended up being a 2-0 Man United win. So again, GROK picks up all 3 points for the exact score, and ChatGPT just picks up the 1 for the right result. On to the big Saturday game, which was Liverpool versus Chelsea, and both models were exactly aligned here and predicted a 2-1 Liverpool win. Now, they got the score right, but not the winning team, which was Chelsea, who won 2-1 against Liverpool. So both models picking up 0 points for that game. Okay, next up is Aston Villa versus Burnley. GROK predicted a 3-1 Aston Villa win. ChatGPT predicted a 2-0 Aston Villa win. The actual result there was a 2-1 Aston Villa win. So both coming quite close, but not quite getting the score and scoring 1 point each. Okay, then we have Everton versus Crystal Palace, and GROK predicted a 1-0 Everton win. ChatGPT predicted a 1-0 Crystal Palace win, and the actual result there was a 2-1 Everton win. So GROK picking up 1 point for the result and ChatGPT getting 0. Moving on, we've got Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest, and both models predicted the same, which was a 2-1 Newcastle win. That ended up a 2-0 Newcastle win, so both models again not quite getting that right and picking up 1 point each. On to the penultimate game, which was Wolves versus Brighton, and GROK predicted a 1-1 draw, whereas ChatGPT predicted a 2-1 Brighton win. That ended up being a 1-1 draw, so again, GROK gets the score exactly right and picks up 3 points, and ChatGPT comes away with 0. And finally, the last game of the game week, which was Man City versus Brentford, and both models predicted the same, which was a 3-0 Man City win, but that only ended up a 1-0 Man City win, so both models coming away with 1 point. So there are the full set of results, and the scores are in. GROK finished on a mega score of 15 points, getting 3 scores exactly right and only getting 1 result wrong. Huge performance. And ChatGPT ended up on a bit of a dismal 7 points, not getting any scores exactly right and a couple wrong. So utter dominance from GROK this time round, and the clear winner and the clear champion as far as it goes. We'll see if it can retain that title in the next few videos. We're going to be doing results for La Liga and Serie A, so hopefully you'll join me for those. But so there are the scores. And it is a record-breaking week. That is the highest score one of the models has ever got in football predictions. So GROK, really well done there. So that is basically the video, and I'd just quickly like to say, if you did watch up to this point, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And while you're here, if I could just ask you to subscribe to the channel and like the video, I'd be really grateful for that also. But in any event, thank you so much for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.